Hi everyone, Dr. Elizabeth Bonet here, and Dr. Liz. If this is your first time listening, then welcome. I hope you like what you hear. And if you do, please share it with a friend or family member. If you would like to get some free hypnosis files, then that's really easy to do. I offer one to reduce fear and anxiety, another one to increase emotional stability, and a third for a better pregnancy and birth. So you can get those over at my website, drlizhypnosis.com. That's DRLIZ hypnosis.com. Or you can text the word hypnotize to 444-999. That's the word hypnotize to 444-999. I think it's like such an easy way to join the newsletter. That's why I offer it. Before we go into today's episode, I do need to say the podcast is not a substitute for mental health treatment, nor should it be. If you need psychotherapy or hypnotherapy, please seek treatment from a trained professional. Now, I do hypnosis all over the world. That's done through Skype or WhatsApp, or sometimes someone has a US phone number or a calling card type thing. Whatever it is, we work it out. But if you'd like to see how to work with me or learn more about me, whether you're local or from afar, you can do that over at my website. That's drlizhypnosis.com. I offer a free 15-minute telephone consultation. So that's a great way to get a sense of what it would be like to work with me and to ask any questions you may have about that. Sometimes people decide to fly in and see me, and they'll do an intensive couple of days, and then they'll vacation here because I am in South Florida, which is really nice most of the year. Fort Lauderdale is right above Miami, so we have beautiful beaches and gorgeous water that's warm to swim in. So people really enjoy that. All right. I hope you enjoy today's episode. Hi everyone, Dr. Liz here. It is the month of August 2019, and the blue-hair teen is leaving for college. She's doing her first year in Florence, Italy. So I am doing a series of replays because honestly, all my focus is on her. It is a matter of like a week and a half or so now before she leaves. And it's also nice to take a break from the podcast from time to time. If you've ever put out something weekly or semi-weekly, I know some people do daily podcasts. I have no idea how they do that, but you need breaks from time to time. So I am replaying some of my top 10 episodes, and this is one of them. Now, since then, I've changed my mic. I know a lot more about editing. This actually aired very early in the podcast, and my sound has improved quite a bit. So I went back and tried to improve some of the sound on this episode because it does get so much play, and I'm assuming the replay will too. So be aware of that. Also, in the beginning, I tell you to listen to episode 20 about hypnosis for weight loss. Does it work? And my position has actually reversed quite a bit since I aired that episode. FYI, hypnosis for weight loss works. Okay. And the episode was more about, should you try to lose weight? So I am going to do a whole month on weight loss actually. And that's coming up in the fall. So keep an eye out for that, and please be aware of that if you do go back and listen to that episode. Now, regardless of whether you're trying to lose weight or not, mindful eating is what I consider a basic tool to have in your toolbox. I am an ex-overeater, and I call myself an ex-overeater because that obsession with food, the binging, all of that has completely gone away in my life. And I did a lot of work to get there. And hypnosis was one of those things that I did. But mindful eating played a major part in not overeating as well. So whether you are a perfect weight, overweight, underweight, mindful eating should be in your toolbox. And in the episode, I talk about several resources that you can look at to get a better hold of that. Now, this is just a brief intro kind of hypnosis here. It is still effective. It's a wonderful hypnosis. I like to give away free things through my podcast, through my newsletter, through my website, because I'm really here to help people. That is my primary purpose and mission in life, is to help heal people. And I have been in the position before where I didn't have funds to even buy like a $20 hypnosis. I really didn't. The budget was so tight. So there's all kinds of free resources, and this is one of them. I'm happy to offer it to you. If you want the deeper, more in-depth version, then you can go to my website, and there's a hypnosis there that you can buy. It's like $30 or something. Sometimes they go on sale. And as a podcast listener, actually, if you put in the discount code August, 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 then you'll get 10% off of that. I just sort of made that up on the spot here. But why not, right? You have to have some advantages for being a podcast listener. And again, the website is drlizhypnosis.com, DRLAC, hypnosis.com, and you'll find it right under downloads in the menu. All right, I've talked enough here. Let's jump into the replay, and I hope you really enjoy the hypnosis and that it helps you. Have a wonderful week. Peace. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about mindful eating and do a hypnosis for mindful eating. A couple of episodes ago, I promised that to you guys, so I want to fulfill that promise. I had talked some about mindful eating in episode 20. Episode 20 is, does hypnosis for weight loss work? And believe me, that's a popular episode, right? It gets a lot of listens because we do live in a culture obsessed with weight loss. So go give that one a listen if you're interested in seeing that there are alternatives to dieting. That could have been an alternative title to that episode, Alternatives to Dieting. So anyway, it's a good one. What I wanted to do today is talk a little bit more about mindful eating. So there are several books that you could pick up on mindful eating. Janine Roth is an author that writes a lot about it. She writes Women, Food, and God, which is an excellent book. There's Eating in the Light of the Moon, which is an excellent book. There's Michelle May and Margaret Fletcher who write Eat What You Love, Love What You Eat with Diabetes, a mindful eating program for thriving with prediabetes or diabetes. So if you're in that range, then you can pick that one up. Really what mindful eating focuses on is a couple of things, right? It's really tuning into your body to see what it needs. It's breaking out of that like restrict cycle. It's breaking out of overeating. Okay. It's breaking out of restrictive eating, meaning like you can only eat this and that and only at certain hours of the day. And only if you work out can you have this, it's breaking out of that. And it's also breaking out of the eat, repent, repeat cycle. So that's more like eating and binging and then repenting and going, oh my God, why did I do that? And now I got to exercise all this off and then repeating that whole cycle. Okay. And it's going more towards instinctive eating. Like, what does my body need? Let me check in with it. Let me sit down at a table to eat. And then check in with my hunger level, check in with my fullness level, not let it get into the extremes too much. So not too hungry and not too full, not like cleaning my plate, right? Like that's not necessary here. It's like, okay, if you're full, then you put those leftovers away. It also focuses on checking in with what do you want, like recognizing what you're hungry for helps you make good choices. And what do I need? So balance, variety, and moderation to decide what to eat. So balance is really balancing your eating for nourishment for your body and eating for enjoyment with a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. Okay, so we're not just going hog wild here, eating like just sugar and sweets all day. Okay, we're really saying, okay, what is good nutrition for me? What feels good? And what is a sustainable, healthy lifestyle? So sometimes you do need treats, right? Sometimes you do need something sweet. Like that is eating for enjoyment, and that's okay. So the mindful eating movement really talks about that that's okay, which is a radical concept for people. To eat for enjoyment is okay, but let's not like overdo it. Like really tune into your body and see, is it also getting nourishment? Variety, eating a variety of foods to meet your nutritional requirements is important. And then moderation. So when your goal is to feel good after eating, you're more likely to eat wisely and moderately. Okay, right? When your goal is to feel good after eating, to not feel shame, to not feel like you have to punish yourself, to not feel like you have done something wrong, to feel good about your eating. Like that's a worthy goal for anyone. I don't know what percentage of women feel good after eating in the US. Like really, or any developed country right now. Like it's really spreading to all kinds of countries, the like thin craze. So those are really the goals of the mindful eating hypnosis. Okay. So let's jump into it because I really just wanted to do a brief intro here about what mindful eating is before we go into the hypnosis. So all of those resources will be in the show notes. You could check out those books from the website. The hypnosis today is a really brief one. So it's not your full length, like 20-minute hypnosis. It is more like we're going to run it right around 10 minutes or so. So that is something you can listen to and do pretty briefly and see the effectiveness of that in your life. It's supportive for you. I like to give freebies out on my shows from time to time, free hypnosis. People love them. They get downloaded a lot. So I hope they're really helpful. And my plan is to continue to do that. So this is a brief one. I'm going to say this because I found that this is what I tend to do. Okay. So all these hypnosis files have like, if you're operating heavy machinery or you're driving a car, don't listen to the hypnosis, right? And that is a full hypnosis. Those are the most effective. But what I find is that you can skip that relaxation if you just want to hear the words and get them into your mind. I used to listen to some while I ran. I loved those. I would just skip the relaxation part, like honestly. Okay, so so you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to skip the relaxation part. Just hit fast forward on whatever player you're listening to this on, your phone or the website or whatever. You should be in a place that you feel safe though. Okay, so the kids can be running around. You're at home. You can be on the couch and listening to this or doing the dishes or something if you want to listen to it. You can still get some benefit from it. You get more benefit when you can really relax and go deeply into a relaxed state. Like absolutely. But can you get some benefit from listening to this without doing that relaxation part? Yeah, of course you can. You start to get the words in your mind and you start to repeat those words to yourself when you need them. And they can come back to you before you sit down and eat or when you're prepping your food for the day or whenever that is for you. Okay? So the gong is going to sound and we're going to get started. Here we go. So just simply relax your body. Whether you're sitting or lying down, just quickly scan the body for any areas of tension and let those areas soften. You can let your breath slow. And for a moment, just imagine a wave of relaxation that starts above your head and spreads all the way down your body beyond your feet. And let this wave of relaxation help your body go into a more relaxed state. You can let your jaw release, the tongue come off the roof of your mouth, and the skin around your eyes soften. You can even let your scalp soften as you feel yourself drifting into relaxation and allowing your body to do this. And now let's think the word relax as you exhale, knowing with each exhalation you can go deeper into relaxation. You also have the option to experience this process and remain in a light trance listening to each word, knowing that either way is okay. Either way will help you affect change in your life for the better. You can allow yourself to feel pleased with your relaxation and also pleased with your decision to listen to something that will help you change your life. Even this small decision can affect vast changes in the way that you see food and nutrition and health, and the way that you feel about yourself and your eating, the way that you take care of yourself. You'll begin to feel better and better about food and your food choices. And eating will gently become a pleasurable process for you, one that you know is fueling your body for health and nutrition, as well as fuel your sense of eating as something that's okay to enjoy, that's okay to take pleasure in, whether you're eating by yourself, with your family, or with friends, or loved ones. Before you decide what to eat, you'll check in with your body and see where it is on the hunger-fullness scale. From this, you'll decide whether you need a smaller meal, a medium, or a larger meal. And over time, you'll begin to feed your body right there when it needs it, not letting yourself get too hungry or too full. Whenever possible, after you check in with your body, you'll prepare a meal that feeds your body well and gives it just what it needs. Let your body tell you how much nutrition it needs, because our bodies are intuitive. And over time, it will be easier and easier for you to listen to yours. You'll feed yourself only what you need for energy and health And then you'll simply stop. As you imagine this, let your mind wander. And just enjoy the peacefulness of this thought that you can become an intuitive eater. That we are born intuitive eaters. And it's a state that you can easily get back to. You'll now choose portions that are appropriate and no longer have the desire to clean your plate unless your body truly needs that amount of nutrition. You'll eat just until you're satisfied, checking in with where your body is in terms of hunger and fullness. You'll take your time eating whenever possible, and you will enjoy and appreciate the textures and taste of the food that you've prepared for yourself or that's been prepared for you. You'll find healthy ways to soothe yourself. And from this point forward, you'll see food as a tool to assist you in caring for your body. And healthy foods is something you enjoy, knowing you're creating health on many different levels. And as you release old habits, you'll feel energetic. You may sleep better. And you'll intuitively prefer this new manner of living and eating that will feel good to you. You will feel healthy. And you'll naturally begin to tune out messages about food and eating that don't fit your intuitive mindset. You'll know that you're on a path to health and to feeling good about yourself. You'll know that you're worthy of caring for yourself, that you're secure and significant, that your life has purpose and meaning here on this planet. You'll create health each and every day. You'll be able to create your own vision and become who you want to be each and every day. If you're listening to this, as you're relaxed, in a moment I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when you reach 1, you'll be able to bring yourself back to your surroundings, ground, and continue about your day. Five, 4, 3, 2, take a deeper inhale and exhale. And bring yourself back to awareness. And 1. Gently stretch your feet out like the roots of a tree and your hands out like its branches. Feeling good, aware, alert, and knowing that you're making positive changes in your life.